Peace. What's poppin'? Welcome to another episode of that deep shit where we connect the dots. You know how we always do, right? So, on this episode, we're going to get into the subject of the subconscious mind and the importance of the subconscious mind. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so when you think about the subconscious mind, you first have to understand the difference between the mind and the brain. See, the brain is just this 2-pound mass of muscle tissue that sits inside of your cranium. That's not necessarily the mind, alright? So the mind is something that the scientists can't even really locate or even really fully understand the whole concept of the mind. And the reason being is because sometimes science gets cut off at the point of where it becomes spiritual. So most conventional science gets cut off at the point where it becomes spiritual. So in all actuality, the mind is the connection of the spirit to the physical. So the connection from the upper realms of the spirit is all connected by the mind, because the universe is mental. Alright, so there's more, but we're going to concentrate on 3 different compartments of the mind. Okay, so you have the conscious mind, the unconscious mind, and the subconscious mind. Right? So the conscious mind. What does conscious mean? Conscious means aware. It's the part of the mind that's aware of things. The unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is where the mind is aware, but it is not acting. It's not functioning or responding. Okay, that's the unconscious mind. And like for example, when a football player gets smacked on the field, bow, gets wrapped, and he's laid out. You know what I'm saying? Lights out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they say? The lights are on, but no one's home, right? The switch is on, but no one's home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's laid out. He's not responding. What day is it? He don't know. He's unconscious, but he's breathing. He's alive. His heart's beating, but the mental is unconscious. The subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the reason why you are who you are and why you are who you are. It's the basis of your characteristics. It's the basis of your character. It's the reason why you do the things that you do. It's the reason why you walk the way you walk, you talk the way you talk. It's all based off of the subconscious mind. And you know, for a quick analogy to the subconscious mind is if your personality was an operating system on your computer, like, you know, Windows 10, that's an operating system. That's your character. Well, behind the operating system is HTMLs, binary code, scripts, things that actually make what you're seeing happen. So that's the subconscious mind. Now, what's important about the subconscious mind and why it's important to understand this is because that's how you figure out who you are. Also, knowing about the subconscious mind protects you from people manipulating it. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what makes you who you are and people understand how to manipulate your subconscious mind, you can fall victim to a lot of shit, i.e. pimping, i.e. government, i.e. all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Entities.
Take it! The power of the Holy Ghost! Take it! Oh, take it! Take it! Take it!
People don't need to see this shit. Oh. Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and delve into the subconscious mind. Okay, let me just throw some examples out there, you know what I'm saying, to try to make it easier to grasp the concept of the subconscious mind. Like, say, you know, someone's like, come ride this motorcycle, but you ain't never rode a motorcycle, so you kind of afraid to get on the motorcycle, right? You're afraid. But think about it. Why are you afraid of something that you've never done? How do you know it's scary? You don't know it's scary. So where does the fear come from? Well, 9 times out of 10, something happened to you to trigger that fear, to give you the characteristic of being afraid to ride a motorcycle. So you may have fell off your bike when you were a child, when you were trying to learn. You fell off your bike and you scraped your knee. You scraped your knee, you fell off your bike, and now you lock that away in your mind. You've gotten older, you've went to college, who cares? But the traumatic part of you doing that encoded a characteristic in you. So now when someone's like, hey man, come try this motorcycle, you're afraid to get on it, but you don't know why. But that's because in the subconscious mind, you have a trauma. See, the subconscious mind is a lot of the times built around trauma, fear, love, these primal aspects of the body, you know what I'm saying? Or of the experience, the human experience, you know what I'm saying? You know, you may have been little and like, 2 years old, and then the dog start barking at you, rah, 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 and showed his teeth, and you were scared, dropped your cup of juice. That gets locked into the subconscious mind, and now you grow up, 20 years later, you're afraid of dogs. You don't really understand why, but back in the day, you had a traumatic fear that triggered a characteristic locked into the subconscious mind. But to even switch it to a more positive thing is like, say, when you're a child, you spent a summer with your cousins in the South, and you guys swam every day and barbecued every day, and it was the greatest summer of your life. This is more positive. It was the greatest summer of your life, and now you grow up and now you want to go into the Navy. You have an infatuation with water. You want to be a lifeguard, whatever, Baywatch on the bitch, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's because you had a positive experience that got locked into the subconscious mind that built your character to be who you want to be. So little JoJo from 98th Ave who works at McDonald's is, that's what he does every day, but that's not who he is. He'll say, well, I'm little JoJo from 98th and I work at McDonald's. No, that's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to dig into the subconscious mind to really, really understand who you are. And like I said, it's very important to understand how these things exist to keep you from being manipulated. And to help you cleanse. So, cause sometimes you got to clean out that closet. That subconscious mind is that closet, man. You got to go in there and do some spring cleaning, because sometimes it's things that's left there from traumatic experiences that now are shaping your character. So, if you want to self-evaluate and really, do an inventory check of your character, starting in the subconscious mind is a good way to start. And this is I'm going to leave, and I'm going to shut down with a quick exercise that everyone probably has done at some point. At this point, yeah, everyone probably has done this or experienced this at some point. And next time this happens for you, really pay attention, because this is a way that you can easily open the subconscious mind with a simple everyday type of task. Like, say if you're driving, you're driving, you're coming from work, you know what I'm saying, you tired, you ready to get off, you good, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, your boss ain't shit, dumbass, whatever, woo woo. So you in your whip, cut the stereo up, you slapping, boom, boom, right? You in traffic, you know what I'm saying, you in traffic, you wiggling. Well, a lot of times, I know for me, this is what happens, you know what I'm saying, I'm not even really paying attention to the traffic, you know what I'm saying, I'm just wiggling, like automatic, it's automatic. That part is the conscious mind. It's aware of the cars, I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm really not paying attention, okay? It's the separation of the conscious attention, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really paying attention, but I am, because I'm aware. That's the conscious mind. The music being turned up, slapping, is the unconscious mind, because you don't have to try to listen to the music. It's just happening. You're enjoying it. It's making you feel good because you're playing your favorite shit. You're playing that back to back. Whatever you're playing, you know what I'm saying? It's slapping. Right? Boom. Now, you know, you may start thinking to yourself, damn, when I get home, I gotta, you know, cook this woo-wop. I gotta put the clothes in the washer woo-woo when I get home. Damn, you might start thinking like, damn, you know, my day was hella crazy. I can't believe that motherfucker said that to me today. This is the subconscious mind active. The thoughts. So you're driving, you're intaking music, Drake slapping, right? But then you're having a thought with all that going on. This is the subconscious mind. This is the realm of the subconscious mind. It's important at this point what you do. You know what I'm saying? When you, a lot of people do this too. If you look at it in traffic, they're talking to themselves. That's because their higher self, their future self, their past self is talking to them through ideas and through conversation. So that's why you have all this conversation going on in your mind, because you are now locked into the subconscious mind. When you get good at understanding when this happens, you can start to access this on purpose with intention on doing it. You know what I'm saying? To where getting yourself relaxed and tapping into the subconscious mind is what it's all about. This is what hypnotists do. They get you relaxed and you tap into the subconscious mind, and you'll be amazed of the things that you'll find out about yourself, because that's what this is all about, finding out about who you are. You know what I mean? So I don't know how long this video ran. Okay, I don't know how long it ran, but I hope I made it short. And I hope you understand it. So with that being said, third eye is open. Salute. My page.